Okay, today I'm going to pretty much give everyone a tutorial on how to make really sweet, good Kool-Aid. Um, if you know me, you know I am not a soda drinker. I love water and I love Kool-Aid. Can't get no better than some good Kool-Aid with a good cooked meal. Of course, I just finished cooking. I just made me some spaghetti, some green beans, some cornbread, and some macaroni and cheese. So, of course, I have this thing where when you eat real good, as you eat and you want to wash it down with something real good. So, what I'm deciding to do is actually share with you all how to make really good sweet Kool-Aid. Um, you always need your good old. I call this my Kool-Aid container. You can get it from Family Dollar anywhere for like $1 or $2. Nothing else goes in this. No lemonade, nothing like that. Strictly Kool-Aid. Um, the way I like to make my Kool-Aid is I always put my sugar first. The reason I like to put my sugar first is because when you put your sugar first, then you put your Kool-Aid on top of your sugar, it's easier to stir it and get it a good mix instead of having it stuck on the bottom of your container. So, of course, if you saw my tutorial for how to make sweet cornbread, you know I do not measure anything. I just do it off the top of my head. I love sweet Kool-Aid, so I pour a lot of sugar. Now, of course, you don't have to pour as much sugar as I do. Um, the way I measure it is once I'm tired of pouring, that's when I stop pouring. Um, Also, I determine it based on how much water I plan on using. I like to fill the bottom of the container. That's enough sugar. What you think? Um, I'm really exotic when it comes to flavors. I like to mix stuff. You can always do one flavor, two flavors, three flavors. I like to mix. So what I'm gonna make today is strawberry grape lemonade. Don't they just sound good? So you open it, pour it in. It's kind of strange. I like to pour it in the center of my sugar. It's not going to make much of a difference because either way it goes, you're going to pour it, well, stir it. But that's just something that I do. The smell of Kool-Aid. I remember when I was younger, we take Kool-Aid and you pour it in your hand and you lick it. Either way it goes. I didn't grow out of that, but can't grow out of Kool-Aid. Now, I don't like using water straight out the sink to make my Kool-Aid. So what I usually do is I have a gallon that I fill with water. Don't ask for my gallon. It's an old gallon. Is this a gallon? Yeah. Old gallon of Hawaiian Punch. I call this my Kool-Aid water container. So I usually fill it up with water. I put it in the freezer. I like to get it nice and cold to where it has ice chunks in it because it's nice and cold. And you just pour it in. Sometimes when you mix some flavors of Kool-Aid, they make strange colors. Ignore the color. It's all about how good it tastes. So one of the reasons I like to freeze my water before I make my Kool-Aid is because when I'm ready to drink something, I'm ready to drink it. I don't want to make no Kool-Aid and have to put it in the freezer. I'm ready to stir it and drink it. You see all that good sugar? And I like to use a really big spoon. The bigger the spoon, the better you can get into it and stir it. You see it? You're gonna put your muscle in it. That might be right. Of course, I would make a mess while I'm recording. But that's fine. You can always clean up after. Make sure you do clean up because due to me using so much sugar, you don't want it to be sticky. All right. Just a second. So we got that. Pour it up. Oh my goodness. Perfect. So that's my tutorial on how to make really good sweet Kool-Aid. All I can say is, if you know you shouldn't be drinking that much sugar, don't use that much sugar. But always be creative. Try different flavors. Mix it up. 1, 2, 3. Hey, throw in like a fourth flavor. But either way you go. When you're cooking, making a drink, have fun with it. Be creative. Anywho, that's the end of this tutorial. Hopefully I'll be back with another one soon. Till then, enjoy.